So, today we got a new batch of the documents related to the Epstein case. Some would even say it's the Epstein files, and predictably, they're all a censored mess. All the information that could be interesting in any way was redacted. So, nothing new under the sky, nothing that interesting. But all this talk about Epstein reminded me of something regarding the case. Uh, some time ago, I noticed that whenever people talked about the victims of Epstein and his colleagues, they always said girls or women, and I do see why you could make this assumption. Most of the people implicated in the Epstein case, the perpetrators, are men, and most people in general are straight. So that's how it usually goes. But in the case of sexual abuse, especially in the case of PDF files, it's not really about the sexual attraction, as far as I know. It's more about the power dynamic. It's more about basically hurting that person, or in this case, child. The gender, the attraction to their bodies is, as far as I know, not that important. So, and as far as I know, most PDF files are bisexual by technicality. They don't really care about the gender. They just hurt all the children they can get their dirty hands on. So, while usually it could be a safe assumption, in this case, I don't know. I started researching whether there's any basis to using girls or women when talking about victims, whether there are any known boy or non-binary victims, and I haven't discovered much regarding this thing. I am aware that the known victims are all women right now. Back then they were girls, and the perpetrators implicated in this case are mostly men, older men, conservative. So maybe it works, maybe not. We will probably never get the full list of victims, and that's probably a good thing for privacy reasons. But I hope we will get the list of the perpetrators and they will be put to justice. Anyway, while researching this thing, what do we know about the victims of Epstein and his clique? What are the genders of the victims, and so on? I did discover something perhaps more interesting. Do you know the story of a very early whistleblower in the Epstein case, of a trans whistleblower, to be precise? She was not the first, as far as I know, but she was among the first. Without further ado, let me show you. So this is an article from Pink News where I learned about this. A trans woman was among the first people to publicly accuse Jeffrey Epstein and was mocked for it. I think this entire ordeal reveals way more about how the media works and how horrible, honestly, life was for trans, LGBT, queer in general people just a few years ago, right? Like right now, it's horrible. And there are certainly some media outlets that would still use this kind of this kind of language. They would slander someone for being queer, trans, and so on. We did see cases like this very recently, but in this case, we're talking about mainstream media outlets and basically how the public reacted to this case, and it's quite horrible. So this is a story of Ava Cordero. Back then, as far as I know, she went by some other name. We will learn about it later. Basically, this entire article is based on a tweet by Ellie Ehrlich, who posted 2 pages from 2007 from the Times of Israel, and the article from the Times of Israel is based on an article from the New York Post. It's visible here. Let's delve deeper. I won't read the entire thing. It's not that important. I will give you a quick rundown. The article on the left is about the Epstein case, and the article on the right is about some related, let's say, case from about the same time, but she accused some other guy, her lawyer or something like that. Not very important. We will focus on the left one, on the Epstein case. Right, so right from the start, the title "Gender Bent Shocker," kinky sex suit gal is a man. That's just unimaginable nowadays. Maybe it still can happen nowadays, but it's something you would see in some extreme conservative media outlets. Not well, I don't know much. Maybe Times of Israel is that kind of newspaper, but I don't know. It's quite shocking, and it's honestly a reminder that it is bad right now, but it used to be even crazier not that very long ago. Anyway, yeah. As I mentioned, Ava Cordero, apparently back then she went by Maximilla Cordero. As you can see, I'm not a native English speaker, and she's Latina, but I'm not sure if she's American or not. I'm aware that her last name is from Spanish. So anyway, not that important. Sorry about any mispronunciations. That's just life. You can see I'm not a very good public speaker or English speaker in general. Yeah, Maximila Cordero. She's apparently a model, or as the article describes her, the stunning wannabe, the stunning model wannabe. Okay. Basically, the entire article is just character slander. They basically look over the entire accusation, the entire horrible situation of someone being possibly groomed and sexually abused as a child. The entire article is basically character slander, focusing on her being trans and how crazy is that, or her being trans. And there's a note from her ex-boyfriend apparently, and some things from social media that she's apparently using drugs. Yeah, if you were a child sex slave, I could see how that could cause some mental damage and lead to you abusing substances. That's not crazy. Let's be empathetic, but yeah, in this case, it's used to basically imply that she's just some crazy sexual pervert who just tries to steal the cash of this poor billionaire Jeffrey Epstein, which is crazy, by the way, because even the article notes that Epstein already has sexual misconduct cases against him, but as his lawyer defends him, here's the part. Epstein lawyer Gerald Lefcourt said there haven't been any allegations of his client trysting with underage boys. He's never been accused of that, he said, calling Cordello's suit ridiculous. So yeah, abusing underage girls is one thing, but abusing boys or men, it's just too much. Yeah, that's basically conservative morality for you, or in general morality of 2007. I will read the most shocking for me word. You should honestly check out the entire thing, but yeah, the stunning model wannabe who says she was pressured into a hush-hush affair with billionaire Jeffrey Epstein when she was only 16 has an even bigger secret. She's a man. Wow, that's interesting. Being sexually abused as a child is one thing, but now some crazy for you. She's transsexual. Transgender. I said that because they are using the term transsexual. That was, let's say, the mainstream term back then, instead of transgender. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it was still mainstream, but the term transgender has existed for a very, very long time. Some people just didn't catch up with that. So, yeah, the term transsexual was still widespread back then. Anyway, I don't know what else to add. This is pretty insane. You can read the article yourself. It's basically just character slander, talking about her sexuality, her being transgender, and her abusing drugs and being mentally unwell, which is not that surprising if we do assume she did speak the truth. She was abused as a child. That's kind of expected, that you will be mentally unwell in this kind of situation. Not only the trauma of being trans in these bigoted times, but on top of that, probably the most horrible thing that can happen to you as a child. So yeah, you should honestly read it yourself. I think it's an interesting peek into scary times that were just like a decade or two ago. How backwards everything used to be. It still is, but yeah, just boggles my mind that you have someone saying they were abused as a child and you just gloss over it and focus on them being transgender. That's just insane, honestly. Yeah, so anyway, it was a quick one, unscripted, kind of crazy video. I hope to make more videos in the future, so feel free to subscribe. I hope they will get better in quality as I go, because as you can tell, I am not used to speaking to the microphone or the camera or speaking English in general. I hope to get better. I hope to script my videos at least a bit, because I did ramble a lot today. I just wanted to get it out. Maybe someone will do more research and delve deeper into this case, because I think it's interesting. More people should know about it. Anyway, I hope it was at least bearable. Subscribe, like the video if you want. If you don't want, you don't have to. Anyway, enjoy your time on the internet. Go watch some better videos. And good night, because it's quite late here. Maybe it's not late for you, but it is very late for me. Okay, bye.